Hello, this is Sandy. I have a Solaris 3, which is the same as a Vision, and I've been working on learning as much as I can about this machine and sharing it with you. And I've been working on machine embroidery lately and machine couching. I hope to work on some edge-to-edge quilting using the feature of this machine. And tonight I'm working on sewing on the letters SEW onto this sweatshirt that has a big patch on it, which I'll try and link the link to the video, which gives you the story behind the sweatshirt. So this sweatshirt, I don't know whether it wasn't meant to be or what, but like I started off with a spot on it, tried to embroider on it. My machine had some trouble. I had to take it in for service. And because of that, I lost the memory of the design I was working on. So I had to try and line up what was stitched out so far. That didn't work. So I ended up making this patch to cover everything up. And there's a video out there about it. So tonight I'm working on these letters to try and finish this off. And wouldn't you know it, I run into more problems. So I have done 3 examples of couching. You can see out at my site, there's this burgundy colored yarn I used, a variegated yarn, and then one that had silver, it's like a gray yarn with silver thread running through it. And it did a beautiful job couching the letters, but it wasn't good for doing like swirly designs when you're trying to do the animals and such. So I definitely wouldn't use it for that. But tonight I decided to use this color yarn, which I've done before, and it decided to have a hiccup. So I thought, well, I might as well film this, because that way you might run into this too, and maybe it'll help someone. So what I did, because you can see down in here, let's see if I can get you in there so you can actually see. There's sewing there that this would be, the sewing shouldn't be there. It's just should be flat like this. And I had to like take it out of this, take the hoop out of the machine and, clip the threads on the back so that I could loosen the yarn and get that out of the way so it could restitch. And I just thought, I'm going to use, like I do when I'm embroidering, the plus minus to back up the stitches where I think the machine should start couching again. And if this works out, this is where it ended up when there was a problem. I left that tail because I can pull it to the back. This is where it's starting again. So hopefully it will be good. And if this works good, I will just poke the fabric and pull that one to the back and tie the two together. So let's see if this works. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, I had some problems getting it to, after I put the hoop back in, after clipping those threads, it was giving me a hard time about sewing down the couching, and so I just reloaded the bobbin, and everything was okay. So it's working good now, and like I said, I'll just poke this through to the back and this one through to the back and tie it off. And no one will ever know that anything happened except for me. I was hoping that I wouldn't have to throw out this sweatshirt. Maybe that's a little too close. Those markings on the sweatshirt are from a friction pen that will disappear when I iron on it. If you like what you're hearing about my channel, please subscribe and give the video a like and make a comment. Let me know what you think. Excuse me. That's interesting that it pulled a little here, and that's so interesting because it did not do this when I was experimenting with the other 3 tries. I mean, that's why I practiced. But I have a feeling what I can do is get my little needle and thread, put some matching thread in it, and just get behind the yarn and thread it and go through the yarn with the needle and pull that yarn over. Yeah, there's the thread guides look okay. So it did, this is where the mess up was. This part looks great. And then it got down to here and it looks like it was, had another hiccup or something. I'm gonna cut this. I don't think I'm gonna be doing any more couching today, or actually this week. Let me back this up a little. So here's the couching. I'll just pull those 2 to the back, these 2 to the back, this one, these 2 to the back, tie them, and that one, and I will finally be done with the sweatshirt. But that was my ultimate goal was to actually use this feature to couch on top of the machine. So if you want to see that part all together, there you go. Thank you for watching.